Welcome back to another training vlog as I prepare for Bunbury Marathon, which is in about 3 months. Today's session I'm at the track for a bit of a 5k session. So I always enjoy these ones. It's nice to do some slightly faster reps in the midst of all the long and slower marathon prep. But just on the way here, I was kind of thinking, as an extension to the previous video where I was talking about not chasing fitness and not kind of lying to ourselves about where our fitness is at by pushing too hard in training. Like today, it's already 32 degrees Celsius and it's 5:30 in the morning. So it's super hot. Yesterday got to 43 degrees. It's going to be a crazy week. But anyway, so when it's this hot, like we really have to back off paces. And so my goal today is to be a good coach and back the paces off. To not try and be a hero and just plug on. And you know, I'm the sort of person who probably really would benefit from being coached, because I get immense satisfaction from seeing progress in the numbers. And even though, like, on one level I know that sometimes those numbers have to be lower because of things like temperature, humidity, there's another part of my brain which switches that off and still expects me to progress each time. And yeah, so I find immense satisfaction from just hitting the numbers. Even on the software afterwards, you know, you've got your target for the session. It goes green when you get it. I want the green light, which is ridiculous. And I was also thinking, you know, with things like Strava, how many decisions do we make in training that is actually much more about either impressing someone else or, I don't know, just impressing some realm of our subconscious into, I don't know, just reassuring ourselves that, yep, you're doing okay, you're doing well. How much of it is driven by all this data and the kind of social media stuff we have? We'll never know, because, I mean, no one's going to admit that, but I suspect it's probably pretty high, like the number of my decisions that are driven by, for me, I don't think it's so much, I hope, it's not so much driven by ego, because, you know, I'm nothing special, but I know I get a lot of satisfaction from the numbers. So I think for me, certainly, yeah, a lot of my decisions, I probably make the wrong ones sometimes, simply because I want the numbers after the session to be where I was expecting them to be. So yeah, the goal for today is to not do that, to be a good self-coach, to slow things down, to be content with, you know, something, look, because it's not just hot today, it's humid. So the paces, and I've learned recently just how much temperature affects our running performance. So I do need to pull things back. So that's the goal for today. It's 6 by 3 minutes at 5k pace. I'm a little bit scared by this one. I've never done 6 3-minute reps before. Yeah, we'll see how we go. That's the second rep down. Getting them done, they're hard, but I'm right where I was targeting, so below my original target power. So yeah, we'll see if I can hold on for 6. Done 2 so far. Yeah, just got to keep grinding. Halfway. That was good. Seems to get a little easier. I reckon the intensity is where it needs to be. It's hard, but I'm not keeled over. At this point, I'm hopeful that I can hang on to that power and do all 6 reps. But we'll see. Always feels good to get to the halfway point. We're on the home stretch. Oh, that's 5 reps down, 1 to go. This is hard. I shouldn't have said it was getting easier. But it's interesting, what's getting tougher, it's actually muscle fatigue. Like aerobically I feel okay. And I wonder if it's from I'm trialing doing like more conditioning. So I did a conditioning session yesterday, focusing on glutes. And even though, you know, it's just conditioning, it's relatively light. I wonder if that affected things, but who knows. One rep to go. I'm going to take you with me to try and give me some more motivation to hang in there. Did it. Oh man. Whew. Yes. That was a grind. But really happy. As I said, I've never done 6 of those reps before. And I think most of that workout, the intensity was okay, certainly on the high side. And I think it's probably appropriate that I'm so knackered on the last rep, because I think that's what advances the fitness. You know, that's the little bit extra compared to last time. So yeah, really happy with that. But this weather, my goodness. So it's a triple session day today. I've got another threshold session this afternoon, then heavy weights. So it's a big day. So I was fueling this workout. I didn't have any sodium bicarb. The only help I've given myself this morning is caffeine, and I have been fueling as I've been going, because I want to make sure I'm recovered for the Savo, because this weather, man, it really takes it out of you. It's going to be like this all week. So yesterday for my double run in the afternoon, it was 43 degrees. That's about 111 Fahrenheit. And it's going to be like that the entire week with clouds. Oh boy. But not going to whinge, because as I probably mentioned before, I've heard heat training has a similar effect to altitude training. And you know, all that aside, it's just good to do hard things. A huge part of this running game is mental strength. And yeah, when it's 43 degrees outside, the last thing you feel like doing is going for a run in the hot sun. So to do it and get it done is just all awesome training. Well, just out for the second run of the day and feeling surprisingly good. I was cooked after the workout this morning, so much so that I kind of thought I'd just do an easy run this afternoon. But it's amazing the difference fueling during the workouts makes, to recovery. Like, I pulled up really well, which is great. So the plan is exactly the same as last week, just a little workout, 10-minute warm-up, 10 minutes at half marathon pace, 5-minute cool down. But once again, I'm going to try and be really disciplined and run by effort, not pace, because of course it's still really hot, so I need to slow things down, keep it controlled, and then go back and do a big weight session as well. See how we go. Well, got the run done, everything as expected, no surprises. I was sensible, I managed to hold it back a bit because of the heat, and I think I averaged 4:17 for the half marathon power section. So that was good. So now it's time to do some weights. A few of you have been asking me to do a video on my strength and conditioning and plyometrics routine. So that's happening. I'm going to start filming that now, and that should be out within the next couple of weeks. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.